Good evening, inductees and guests. Please draw your attention to the stage for the beginning of the formal recognition program of tonight's event. I'd like to welcome the current Rho Kappa officers to open the program with the Pledge of Allegiance. However, please rise for the playing of our national anthem, followed by the Pledge of Allegiance. Please rise. And the American flag is to my right.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Please welcome high school principal Stephen Herman to the stage for some opening remarks.
Good evening. Welcome to the 2025 Rho Kappa ceremony. I want to thank everyone for coming out. Rho Kappa National Social Studies Honor Society is the only national organization for high school juniors and seniors that recognizes excellence in the field of social studies. Rho Kappa provides students with national recognition and opportunities for exploration in the social studies. The program was developed to encourage an interest in and understanding of and an appreciation for the social studies. Membership is bestowed upon a student for his or her accomplishments in the field of social studies and overall academic performance, maintaining an overall GPA of at least 3.0. Allow me to be the first to congratulate all of tonight's inductees. It's a well-deserved honor, and I look forward to hearing who your favorite historical figure is. Congratulations, and at this time I want to turn things over to the Rho Kappa officers. Thank you.
Founded in 2003 and affiliated with the National Council for the Social Studies, Rho Kappa is a society dedicated to recognizing excellence in the social studies. The Fleetwood Area High School chapter, chartered in September 2018, was the first established in Berks County. Membership in this organization is a significant honor, and I congratulate each inductee on achieving this distinction. The Rho Kappa name comes from the two words of the Semitic origin. Rho deriving from resh, meaning head, and kappa from kaf, meaning palm of the hand. Together, these terms reflect the core belief that knowledge is incomplete without service.
Each of you meets the requirements for membership, and this includes the superior work in social studies classes and participation in school or community service. Your work demonstrates the qualities of industry, initiative, and reliability. The principal purpose of Rho Kappa is to stimulate a deeper and more comprehensive understanding of all the academic disciplines comprising the social studies curriculum. Thus, on the occasion, it is appropriate to take a moment and reflect on the significance and contributions of the social studies in the development of the individual.
Rho Kappa associates itself with 4 colors: white, green, gold, and blue. White represents veritas, or truth. According to Nadine Godermer, South American author and Nobel laureate, the truth isn't always beauty, but the hunger for it is. In social studies, we seek the truth. The truth we seek is untarnished by prejudice or bias. It is this search that leads to greater understanding of the world and the humanities placed in it. Green stands for scienta, or knowledge. The Greek philosopher and dramatist Euripides stated, "Whoso neglects learning in his youth loses the past and is dead for the future." As a member of Rho Kappa, you have the distinction of being one who seeks knowledge in your youth, and you are therefore building upon your understanding of the past in order to create a future of your own, that of which there will be living.
Gold represents sapienta, or wisdom. As Supreme Court Justice Oliver Wendell Holmes said, "It is the province of knowledge to speak, and it is the privilege of wisdom to listen." Wisdom is the tool we use to discern what is true and how to value that truth.
The blue candle represents officium, or service. The best way to find yourself is to lose yourself in the service of others. Indian political leader Mohandas Gandhi once said, "True civic engagement in school or community services lies not within what you do, but why you do it."
At this time, current Honor Society members will be introducing each inductee. Inductees will be called to the front of the stage in small groups. Please proceed forward when your name is called and stand at the edge of the stage facing the audience for your biographical information to be read. When your group has been officially welcomed to Rho Kappa, certainly the audience is welcome to applaud, and if inductees can see me over by the flag to receive your certificate before returning to your original location.
Our first set of inductees is Sophia Glover, Ashley Hughes, Madeline Long, and Catherine Neat. Our first inductee was not able to attend this evening's ceremony, however, we'd like to welcome her to Rho Kappa. Sophia Glover is in 12th grade. She is the daughter of Stephanie Anderson and David Glover, and sister to Audrey Glover, Eliana Starr, Tyler Glover, Emma Glover, and Kelsey Glover. Sophia believes that the study of social sciences is important to her because it is the study of people and the world. To hold in your hand the wisdom of those who live around you and those who have come before you is a power that you can only use to lead a more purposeful life. Studying people from the past has the power to change the future. Ashley Hughes is in 12th grade. She is the daughter of Kristen Hughes and Stephen Hughes, and sister to Andrew Hughes. Ashley writes that social studies is important to her because it teaches her about history, economics, and current events. By learning about these important things, she can make more informed choices and become a more aware person. The things she learned in social studies classes apply to real-life situations, and social studies gives her the tools to analyze current events. Social studies also prepares her for her future by giving her an understanding on how the world works. Madeline Long is in 12th grade. She is the daughter of Wendy and Paul Long and the sister of Owen Long. Madeline believes that it is important to learn about social studies to appreciate how far we have come and to never forget about how important figures made our society today. Catherine Neat is in 12th grade. She is the daughter of Susan and Robert Neat and the sister of Hannah Neat. Catherine finds Queen Elizabeth II as her favorite social studies figure because she was so independent and had a great sense of fashion. Welcome to Rho Kappa, Sophia, Ashley, Madeline, and Catherine. Our next set of inductees is Sarah Sanders, Samantha Stoltzfus, and Sean Zieber. Sarah Snyder is in 12th grade. She is the daughter of Susan and Christoph Snyder and the sister of Ian and Colin Snyder. Sarah's favorite social studies figure is Sigmund Freud because he was one of the most influential people in the history of psychology. He is known to be the father of modern psychology. Samantha Stoltzfus is in 12th grade. She's the daughter of Nicholas Stoltzfus and Lauren DuPont and the sister of Piper Stoltzfus. Social studies is important to Samantha because it helps her to understand how the world works. It teaches her about people, cultures, and government so she can make informed choices and be a responsible citizen. Our next inductee is Sean Zieber. He is unable to attend this evening's ceremony, however, we would like to welcome him to Rho Kappa. He is in 12th grade and he is the son of Melissa Starsman and the brother of Jake Starsman. Sean finds social studies important because he believes that it helps in understanding the past, what we can do to change things now, and what the future may hold for us. Welcome to Rho Kappa, Sarah, Samantha, and Sean.
Our next set of inductees is Phineas Adamski, Julia Bruno, Lucas Daniels, and Sophie Esterlin. Phineas Adamski is in 11th grade. He's the son of Michael and Lee Adamski and the brother of Aiden Adamski. He writes that social studies is important to him because it makes up the world around us, and it is important to learn how people help influence the way our world is and will be throughout history. Julia Bruno is in 11th grade. She's the daughter of Jennifer and Jeffrey Bruno. Social studies is important to her because she believes it is essential to be an informed and engaged member of her community. By studying the past, we learn from previous mistakes and successes, helping us avoid repeating those errors and make wiser decisions for the future. Social studies also provides her with a deeper sense of awareness by teaching us about our ancestors, where they came from, and how their experiences shape the world we live in today. In addition, it helps us understand the issues and events influencing our society today. Most importantly, she believes that it teaches us the rights and responsibilities we have as a U.S. citizen. Lucas Daniels is in 11th grade. He's the son of Amy and Dustin Daniels and the brother of Brody Daniels. Social studies is important to him because you can learn from the ways of others to help create a better world. Social studies makes you a more rounded person and teaches people about things they may not know, which is important to help you learn and grow. Sophie Esterly is in 11th grade. She's the daughter of Megan Esterly and Chris Esterly and the sister of Miles Esterly. Social studies matters to her because it helps her understand how the world works and why things are the way they are. It doesn't just teach dates or facts, it helps her think more clearly, see different perspectives, and make better decisions. Learning how the past connects to what's happening today also makes her feel more prepared to be part of her community and understand the people around her. Welcome to Rho Kappa, Finn, Julia, Lucas, and Sophie.
Please welcome our next inductees, Yamaya Evans, Anya Flicker, Kyra Graham, and Kylie Helton. Yamaya Evans is in 11th grade. She's the daughter of Tamara Omar and John Omar and the sister of Malia, Cassie, Riley, and Ella. Yamaya believes social studies is important because it helps us understand people, places, and events in our world. It teaches us about different cultures, history, and how our government works. By learning these things, we can make better choices, treat others with respect, and help our communities. It shows us how the world works and how we can make it better. Anya Flicker is in 11th grade. She's the daughter of Joy and Ronald Flicker and the sister of Carter Flicker. Anya's favorite social studies figure is Dolly Madison. Dolly was a strong and authentic person, which makes her a very admirable historical figure. Not only was she funny, but she also was incredibly smart. All these traits are still reflected in the White House today through traditions and the portrait of George Washington that she saved. Kyra Graham is in 11th grade. She's the daughter of Callie and Lee Graham and the sister of Lena Graham. Kyra believes social studies is important because it provides a way to learn from our mistakes, disregarding our past results in the assurance of all precedent and lessons from it. Instead, we should educate citizens about their history and encourage growth in the future. This will eventually cultivate and inform an adaptable society. Kylie Helfer is in 11th grade. She's the daughter of Michael and Bobby Lynn Helfer. She finds Napoleon Bonaparte a fascinating historical figure due to his Corsican upbringings and his achievements in controversies, which both left lasting marks on European history. She believes he was a complex leader who combined great ambition with strategic brilliance, with numerous flaws and contradictions, making his legacy worth studying. Welcome to Rho Kappa, Yamaya, Anya, Kyra, and Kylie. Please welcome Maxwell Height, Eric Katzmiller, Avery Kirstein, and Ryan Kissinger. Maxwell Height is in 11th grade. He is the son of the late Carrie Allen Height and the brother of Spencer, Joseph, Elliot, and Douglas Height. Maxwell believes social studies is important to our world because it reflects our growth, and not just as people, but as a society. It shows how we all went from a period of great nationalism globally to a recent stint of globalization. This globalization that is seen throughout many nations reflects all of our efforts throughout history to grow and advance not only our technology, but our knowledge on a wide variety of subjects. Being able to see that we have grown so much pushes the great minds and inventors of our day to keep going, and the leaders to further push for peace and unity and not more division. Eric Katzmiller is in 11th grade. He is the son of Amy and Steve Katzmiller. Eric believes social studies is important to the world because if we do not learn about the past, it will keep repeating itself. Learning about social studies will help prevent atrocities from happening again. Avery Kirstein is in 11th grade. She's the daughter of Jody and Eric Kirstein and the sister of Ryan Kirstein. Avery believes social studies is important because it provides the knowledge needed to understand the world and how it came to be what it is today. By learning about history, geography, economics, and civics, students are able to see how events, places, governments, and economies connect to everyday life. Ryan Kissinger is in 11th grade. He is the son of Kathy and Michael Kissinger and the brother of Abby and Alex Kissinger. Ryan's favorite social studies figure is Leonardo da Vinci because his creativity and curiosity led him to discover things way beyond his time. For example, he had sketch designs for planes, helicopters, and tanks before it was possible to build them. Welcome to Rho Kappa, Maxwell, Eric, Avery, and Ryan.
Our next set of inductees is Jenna Landis, Emily Laux, Lucidia Lohman, and Avery Mounts. Jenna Landis is in 11th grade. She's the daughter of Sue and Guy Landis. Jenna's favorite social studies figure is Abigail Adams. She admires her because she was incredibly intelligent, strong, and ahead of her time. Abigail advised her husband John Adams during the founding of the United States and spoke out for women's rights, famously reminding him to remember the ladies when creating new laws. Abigail's courage and vision inspires Jenna to use her voice, stay determined, and fight for what is right, even when it's not easy. Emily Laux is in 11th grade. She's the daughter of Stacy and Peter Laux, and the sister of AJ and Kayla Laux. Emily's favorite social studies figure is Marquis de Lafayette because he played a crucial role in the American Revolution. She first learned about Marquis while watching Liberty's Kids growing up. The musical Hamilton gave her a deeper appreciation for all that he did for our country. With his advocacy for liberty and equality for all, he has remained an intriguing social studies figure throughout her life. Lucidia Lohman is in 11th grade. She's the daughter of Kelly Gorski and Thomas Lohman. William Henry Harrison is Lucidia's favorite historical figure because he showed amusing resilience in the face of immaturity. Because being the first Whig president and the first to pass away in office only 1 month into his presidency, his hard cider and log-cabin campaign turned a rude joke from his opponents into the symbol of the common man, winning him the presidency from Democrat Martin Van Buren. Avery Mounts is in 11th grade. She's a daughter of Zachary and Marissa Mounts, and the sister of Allison, Anderson, and Liam. Avery's favorite social studies figure is Anne Frank because of her courage she portrayed in her journal entries, which later encouraged humanity throughout the world. Her courage throughout the Holocaust showed the resilience she had even in a terrible situation. Anne Frank's journal entries also show that what can happen during even discrimination and helps us learn to have empathy. Welcome to Rho Kappa, Jenna, Emily, Lucidia, and Avery.
Our next set of inductees is Ryan Mole, Chloe Perkins, Sydney Freeman, and Emilio Sirio. Ryan Mole is in 11th grade. He is the son of Andrew Mole and Julie Mole, and the brother of Reese Mole. Ryan finds social studies important because it allows us to grow and learn from previous experiences that took place in the world. The knowledge of the past is needed so the future is able to grow. Chloe Perkins is in 11th grade. She's the daughter of Michael and Joan Perkins and the sister of Kara Perkins. Chloe's favorite social studies figure is Susan B. Anthony. Susan B. Anthony was one of the most prominent women in history and is remembered by her role in fighting for women's rights. She inspires Chloe to fight for what she believes in and to never give up. Sydney Queenman is in 11th grade. She is the daughter of John and Samantha Queenman. Sydney believes social studies is important to the world because it shows how our society became what it was today. It teaches everyone about what happened in the past and how it got us where we are. Emilio Cirio is in 11th grade. He is the son of Matthew and Courtney Cirio and the brother of Madeline Cirio. Emilio believes social studies is important because we can learn from history and the mistakes that others have made. Welcome to Rho Kappa, Ryan, Chloe, Sydney, and Amelia. Please welcome Luke Solomon, Piper Stoltzfus, and Sophia Touche. Luke Solomon is in 11th grade. Luke is the son of Brandy and Adam Solomon and the brother of Emma Solomon and Lindsay Solomon. Luke believes social studies is important to our world because it shows the history of what has happened to help lead us and to help us make decisions that guide our society. Piper Stoltzfus is in 11th grade. She is the daughter of Nicholas Stoltzfus and Lauren Dupont and the sister of Samantha Stoltzfus. Piper believes that social studies is important because it helps her to make sense of the world that we are all living in. When she learns about our nation and world history, it gives her a better understanding of why things are the way they are today. It allows her to analyze the choices and decisions made by others in the past, so that she has an idea of how to proceed in certain situations and to not simply listen to all that she hears. Through history, Piper has become more aware, more curious, and more involved in society. Sophia Touche is in 11th grade. She's the daughter of Drew and Julie Touche and the sister of Kelsey Touche. Sophie finds social studies important because it provides a foundational understanding of the events that shape the world we live in today. Welcome to Rho Kappa, Luke, Piper, and Sophia.
To complete the formal induction process, I invite all new members to rise and to turn to the back of the program. Okay, at this time, I will turn the microphone over to the current officers to lead you in the Rho Kappa pledge.
I, Frank, do promise to serve others, to search for truth, to utilize knowledge, and to seek wisdom through the pursuit of academic excellence in the social studies. I promise to serve Fleetwood Area High School and to the community for true scholars of the social studies led by example.
Let's have one more round of applause for the new inductees. And new inductees, you may be seated. First of all, again, thank you very much for the turnout we've had for this evening's program. Before the conclusion of this evening's program, I just have some announcements. I encourage guests and inductees to enjoy an hour of a self-guided tour of the museum. Feel free to explore the different exhibits on the different floors of the Reading Public Museum. Also, the refreshments will be out for the duration of that time as well. However, please do not take any food or drink outside of this space as per the museum policy. And at this time, please welcome High School Assistant Principal Carol Naziak for some closing remarks.
Good evening, students, staff, and families. My name is Carol Naziak, and I am the Assistant Principal of Fleetwood Area High School. It is an honor to see so many students getting nationally recognized for their hard work and special interests in the area of social studies. When many think of social studies, they tend to think of simply studying the past. However, the students standing up here tonight certainly know it to be so much more. These students have demonstrated excellence in their studies of individuals, systems, and communities. They have analyzed the impact of particular events. They have learned how these things can shape their future. Through their courses, they've grown their critical thinking, communication, and analytical skills. which will certainly prepare them for graduation and beyond. To conclude our evening, I would like to again congratulate our students and celebrate their many accomplishments. I wish you all the best as you continue to work hard and immerse yourselves in all of the opportunities that Rho Kappa can bring. Thank you and congratulations.
And one last request of the new inductees, before you depart, if you can line up in front of the stage for a group picture. Thank you.